2015 Challenger right now, and we are heading to the auto parts store. Now, why is that? Well, if you listen, hopefully that comes through. I've got a whine coming from the differential. I'm pretty sure it's the differential. And before I go replacing it, because I've had to do that once before with this thing already. Oh, you're starting to a little dip down. I'm going to try just replacing the differential fluid here. There we go. I'm going to try replacing just the differential fluid in it to start with. It hasn't been replaced in probably 40,000 miles, so I'm hoping it's just that. We'll find out. Yeah, let's head there now and let's grab that fluid. I've also got a little bit of a chatter in first gear when I'm taking off. It's really like 15, 20 miles an hour. That could be my drive shaft. That's the only thing that's ever done it before. So it might be my carrier bearing again, which I do have an aftermarket carrier bearing already. So maybe that just needs replaced or just some attention. So when we're underneath the car, we'll take a look at that and see what's going on with it. But you can really hear the differential right now. It's coming from the rear end. Like, it's not underneath me where the transmission is. It's got to be that differential. You can also notice on the gas, off the gas, on the gas, off the gas. It's at the both of the extremes. So when I'm on the gas or if I downshift, you can hear it there. And I know these differentials, they are noisy from the factory. Man, you just keep falling down. I know these things are noisy from the factory, so this seems a little bit extra from that. So I'm hoping it's just the fluid. I guess we'll find out. I really don't want to pay $1,000 for another differential. So yeah. So I'm doing 40 right now, and it's like you can hear just the very beginning of that howl. It's right around 40 and on up is when you start to hear it the most. And I know these things, like I said before, I know these have problems with the, noise of them. And you just keep falling. Like I said before, I know these things have problems with the noise in them. So, I know it happens with these. But I'm also feeling a lot of almost extra play in the drive shaft, so I'm hoping that's attributed to maybe the carrier bearing just going out, but not going to know until we get underneath there, and I am very scared for that. So this is my daily, and I need to keep this my daily, so I'm hoping it's nothing too bad. Sounds good in here though. Right now I just have some fake Flowmasters on them. Basically what would be a Super 10. And it's really not too bad as far as a 2-year drone goes. I am looking to get another, full exhaust, because this thing is kind of cobbled together, and like I said, it's been through the ringer. This poor thing's got 126,000 on it, so yeah, she's due for some new parts, some upgrades, and yeah, it's just, she needs a good tune-up in general, just everything, probably a new fuel pump, fuel filter. I did spark plugs not too long ago, but it would probably benefit from them. But we are, poorly parked at AutoZone, so we'll fix that. We're going to go inside and grab everything. Okay, here we go. So, you are not going to have to worry about this. This is my diffuser that I have here. It's also pretty dirty because it rained this morning, and of course got all that mud over the bottom. It's all over the side, but we're not worried about that right now. So you're not gonna have to worry about that part there or these posts. There's one there, there's one on the other side. That's all part of the diffuser. What we are looking for is that here. We're looking for that up there, this one down here. That's going to be our fill and our drain. So we're going to crack open the fill first, make sure that we can actually open that to put fluid back in the differential. Then we're gonna do this drain plug down here. I've got my drain, or my, ooh, it's gonna be a tight fit. Got my pan here, ready to go. So I'm gonna crack that open. Hopefully I can get a video of it for you. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, can get to that one, but can't get there. Alright, just a little status update. Got that one open. And here is the plug. I do not believe we are off to a good start. Look at how black that is. And it does have some viscosity still, but you can just see, and it smells terrible. Sorry, it smells terrible. It's just completely black. So I'm really hoping changing this out is going to help it. I don't have high hopes though. It seems like there might be something else going on, but either way, I've got that. Just got to get that drain plug now. Got this in the way. I'm gonna have to move it, but yeah. All right, halfway there. There we go. Kind of hard to tell from here, but it is draining right now. That, oh my god, that was okay, but just makes me a lot more worried about the condition of the differential. There's, I don't know if you can see. Of course, it's wanting to get on my face. Okay. There's still some stuff inside those threads. That was covering this bottom, or sorry, this was the top fill plug for the differential, and it is just all over in here. Yeah, I hope it's fine, but something tells me it's not. So, alright, I'm going to let that finish draining. Go put that drain plug back in. I'm going to start filling it with some new Valvoline differential oil. That old oil was disgusting. It smelled terribly. Like, it didn't smell like gear oil. So, yeah, hope it's fine, but guess we'll find out. Sorry, I left pretty quick because I wanted to figure this out. I believe, as I'm driving, you can hear it, but I don't think it's louder. It might be quieter. I know it's going to be hard to come through on the mic, but I'm trying to figure it out. It sounds quieter. I mean, it's definitely still there, but I know it's always going to be there. That's just the nature of these differentials. I think it's quieter. I think this is going to be something that I'm going to have to come back in a couple of days and figure it out. You know, if it gets quieter, louder, or if it's the same. I think it's good. I don't know. I never really paid attention when it was normal, so I think it's good. It's quiet. It's like dead silent right now. Granted, I'm going a little bit downhill. I don't know. If you know what these are supposed to normally sound like, please leave a comment, because it's there, but it seems quieter. I know I just keep talking in circles right now, but I'm just trying to like really differentiate if it's quieter or not. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple days, drive it like this, see if it's fine now or not. Give it a little bit. I mean, I'm doing 40 right now. I'm going uphill, so I'm on the gas. And when I usually heard it before, I don't hear it now. Let's go into there, 6th gear. It's there, but I'm pretty sure it's quieter. I know. I'm talking in circles. I'm just really trying to figure this out. I think it's good. So, all right, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to drive this for a little bit. I'm going to give it a couple of days, and I'm going to come back to you. So it's been a little while, and in that time, I figured out a few things. So, as I was driving the car, just with that regular gear oil, I noticed that every time I would turn, you would hear a shuddering, like a bad grinding almost noise in the rear. Come to find out, these things actually need an additive for that gear oil. It's made by Mopar themselves, and I'll put a picture up showing exactly what it looks like. I just threw that entire bottle in here, and that basically took care of all of that noise. I have no shuddering anymore, none of that stuff. I have a little bit of that howling, but you don't hear it nearly as bad. I definitely, going back looking at or listening to the old audio, old videos, this is so much quieter. This is a million times better than it ever was. It's night and day difference now that I've actually listened to it. So I am very happy with this. I'm so glad that I don't have to dish out the money for a new differential. This basically took care of all my problems I was having with it. And so, yeah, I will say this is a success. This thing's going to be totally fine, hopefully, from here on out. I did look up how long in between changes the differential fluid needed to be, like how many miles, and yeah, I was getting past that time. So I think it was roughly like 20 to 30,000, and I was going on 30, 40,000. So 100% my fault for not doing it earlier. I should have known better. I've had to, replace the differential in this thing before, but it is what it is. As far as I can tell, it's not destroyed. So you learn. I don't know what this person is doing in the middle of the road. They're just stopped. It's Omaha. What do you expect? But yeah, mission accomplished. Got a daily that's not going to blow up on me, at least for that reason. So quite happy with that. So yeah, I'm just going to end it off there. Thank you for watching. If you stuck around the whole way, definitely, if you're hearing that noise in the rear end, if you're feeling anything, do the differential fluid. It could be less miles than recommended from that change, but do it. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. We got to do one poll, right?